Hello everybody, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Yes, we're finally back. We've been away for
Have you heard any
three, 4 weeks since I've streamed. Now back in my little computer room.
You're here to protect us.
Right, so let's try and get started. I can't really remember where we were up to,
Yes,
to be quite honest, so let's have a look around. Let's have a look at the journal for starter, I think. Is that L? Yes. Let's see where we were up to. But yeah, no camera today either. I've got to sort it out. It's not quite working properly yet. Can't quite get me centralised and the green screen working, so I'm still going to work on that a little bit yet. But not to worry. I think we're coming through alright.
It's all well and good for you with your rations.
The good news is that with the move, we have a better internet connection. I used to only get 7 up, I'm now getting 19. It should make a big difference to the streaming. Right, what will we be doing? Champions of the Gods, Master of the Swords, Rise to all
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Magister Crusade. What was the quest we were doing? Carver's Investigation, that's what we were doing, wasn't it?
Keeping it together, Bree.
We could put an end to the investigation, okay.
As long as I don't
No clue where we're up to. Right, let's scroll out a little bit. Let's
Never forget it.
have a move around. Did we speak to those? Oh, who's this? Oh, quick word. I'll save him before we do it.
Magister's dropping left and right. Can't say I'm shedding any tears.
Okay. Who are you? Dashing June.
Where is it? Where is it? Madam? Please, have you seen a small burlap pouch lying about?
Offer to help her look.
She looks up at you in surprise. Her great greenish-gold eyes sparkle, and she rubs a palm over her smooth head, seemingly confused.
You'd help me?
What shall we do? What shall we do? I take sort of about a surprise beauty. You nod and ask her what you can do. What? Okay. Smile and I should ask where you should start looking.
Tears star her eyelashes, and she begins to weep. She takes your hand.
I know. What a crybaby I am. It's just, you're so kind. It's been a difficult day. The
Okay.
pouch. I really must find it back, or my master will flay me alive. It had quite a sum inside it.
250 gold in it. Okay, ask her who she serves.
Magister Raymond. He made me take the
that's not
coins
good.
to purchase supplies for his journey, but I dropped it along the way. He's sure to think I stole it.
She tilts her head back and blinks back tears.
I'd never do such a thing. Never.
Now though, what shall we do? Shall we give her the 250 or is it a scam? Well, it could be a scam. I can't remember this part. What shall we do? Put a little save in there. What happens if we do that?
She reaches out as though to shake your hand, but stumbles, falling a little into your arms. She laughs, embarrassed, and quickly rights herself.
She's just stolen from us.
As she pushes off of you, she reaches lightly into your pouch. She stands up, straightens herself, and skillfully tucks some of your gold coins into her waistband.
Laugh. Did you really expect you not to notice that little sleight of hand?
Lucian's legs. No one's ever felt me lift him off him. You're good.
You say you are, and it takes a good thief to catch one.
Ain't that the truth? So, can I keep the gold? Come on, I really do need it. Swearsies.
Swearsies. That's what she needs it for.
You really want to know?
Yes, nod.
The Magisters took the love of my life down to Fort Joy. Did you hear they're turning sorcerers into those freaks? I don't know if it's true, but I'm not going to wait to find out. I'll die before I'll let him do that to Butter. So I need money. For a boat, for a crew, enough to bribe someone into letting her go. I'll find a way.
Tell her you recognise the name. You came from Fort Joy and you met a woman named Butter there.
She freezes, then starts to visibly tremble. A tear rolls down her cheek.
You met her? Really? How was she? Was she healthy? What'd she say? What'd you say? How did she seem?
Tell her Butter seemed well she was under the protection of the Count Boss. Better not tell her that we were having a bit of a thing with her, had we? Oh, hang on a minute, shall we? Save it.
Really? She told you to meet her in Arks? Mentioned the two of you had a special connection, right? Funny lass. Pulling that old scheme even in a prison camp. It's a good thing you didn't, bub. She would have robbed you blind. You seem like a good sort. And this is the first news I've heard of my gal in far, far too long. Take these, eh? They're yours. And your gold back, too. Plenty of other marks in the sea. Good luck to you.
Oh, okay, that turned out rather nicely. Better than one expected. Oh, look at that. Wits, that would be you, I think. Finesse, 12. Oh, look at that, it's a big increase. Big increase. We all got gloves on. Yeah, she's got gloves with teleportation on. Okay. We'll do. We'll sell those. Saving there, quite happy with that little result. Alright, where do we want to go first? Not quite shoved you around the back here. Nails. Repair hammer. We'll take those. Mushroom.
Why the devil is this stall out in the open?
Her munificence Dallas the Hammer, Scourge of the Voidwoken and Saviour of the Sorcerers, upon the advice of her most sage council,
Read the proclamation.
in her capacity as the titular head of our beloved Lucian's divine order, hereby layeth bounty upon the fell sorcerer murderers of Alexander, Bishop Divine. She, or he, or it, who slayeth said sorcerers, or other sorcerers, with malice or without, may count upon the hammer's most benign and just benevolence. The deaths of the evil ones shall be rewarded in this life and the next. Hail to the hammer, 7 times blessed.
They really want us dead. Right, let's have a... Who should we have a conversation with? Let's have a conversation with Lucy.
The poster flutters lightly in the breeze.
Sibyl, the table's turned for once. Looks like I'm to be the prey.
It proved to be child's play to outwit her. No doubt it'll be child's play to cut her down.
We slipped her island without too much of a to-do. The Divine Order isn't as all-powerful as it likes to think.
No news here. Everyone wants a piece of me.
I'm honoured with the predator's
Oh, good old
attention.
Lucy.
I think I'll rather enjoy this.
A prince is
I don't need to go over there.
jealousies and foreign spies. Same old nuisance, though slightly more bothersome without a palace guard at your beck and call.
Truce.
I've supposed.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I thought in one of the recent updates they made it so that everybody had the ability to talk to animals. Pet pal. Maybe I read it wrong. I don't know. Just checking. Busy. So that chickens don't know what busy means. Tell her you're a bit peckish. There's any eggs to spare.
Peckish?
Ooh,
Is that a
egg.
joke of some kind? If it is, it's only a little funny.
It's a
You
scouser.
tried, and that's something. So will you take an egg for your effort?
Okay, thank you. We'll do that, and let's check this out. Oh, one Lawson. What is that? Right, take one. Let's get on the right one. Cat skeleton. Tooth. Okay. Closer. Ox.
The cat stares up at you. Its midnight black pupils are too prominent for you to discern the colour of its glazed eyes.
8 lives already gone, but I'd gladly lose the last if you can throw me a fish. One of those smelly kind.
Telling me he doesn't look so well, maybe he shouldn't be eating tainted fish.
But I need 'em. So yummy. They taste like shadows and spoiled cream and turn the air dark. Ah, it feels so beautiful against my fur, like being caressed by black cotton.
Yes, walk away from that, shall we? Okay. Yes, we'll have none of that. Don't want the plant pot. What have we got down here? Oh. We already looted this. Yes, we have.
No rest until the killer is found.
One more time.
We've done that one. Right, I think it's time to go and have a look inside. Okay. Well, that's unusual. It doesn't normally tell you that. We'll put that on ready.
An
Stuart.
elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, elf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat?
Elf. Respond that you wouldn't wish to kill a fellow elf. You are kin to each other.
I'm no elf. Don't you call me that.
Oh, yes, you are. Point out he can't escape his flesh and blood. He is who he is.
The elf glares and pulls aside his ragged red clothing. Beneath it, his chest is laced with a series of scars. Old war wounds by the looks of them.
You see that, elf? That's Magister flesh. Loyal flesh that's made sacrifices for a true cause. You have more in common with insects and vermin than you do with me.
Sugar say you can call him whatever he likes, but before asking what has him on edge.
Heaven preserve me.
That plane's a bit loud.
Ignorant, elf. My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Ask what he knows about these disappearances. Oh, hang on a minute. Note his ruined red claw. This doesn't look much like a magic. No, I won't continue with that.
3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higber is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
What makes him so certain that Higber isn't responsible?
He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters.
So if you're so certain that Egbert isn't the culprit, he should inform the investigating magisters.
They won't listen to me. Not anymore.
Ask why they won't listen to him. Didn't he serve in their ranks?
I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. If they won't heed my advice, I'll still do what I can. I'll find this devil myself if I have to. This tavern is key. Of that much I'm sure. It would be far too easy for the culprit to hide in such a place. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
That's what's in it for you.
A shred of dignity, perhaps? Honor? If fewer thought like you do, well, maybe I wouldn't have to redeem the whole damn elven race by myself.
So you keep an eye out.
Now away with you.
Ooh. Have you got anything? Oh, that's rather nice. Is it better than what we're using? Hey, it most certainly is. It's got no stats on it though. Nah, not bothered. Okay. We don't want to trade with you then. Oh, 1000 XP. Thank you. Ooh, close to dinging.
Too early. All hope destroyed.
Right, save. There's a ghosty.
The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title
See the
most divine?
Friend elf.
We wait.
Beatrice,
we
let's talk to her first.
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you sidled up all nice like.
All the odds.
Bastang tongues.
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
Oh dear.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
Let's try hero. Hero, puff out your chest. Surely you wouldn't demand payment from a hero as renowned as yourself.
Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions. Are you prepared to answer?
So you're as ready as you'll ever be. I'm going to have to close that window. Hang on a second. I was letting some fresh air in, but I didn't realise how loud everything would be in here. That might be a bit better, I think. I hope. We shall see. And hopefully I might have a look this afternoon and try and get this camera working properly again as well. We'll see. Blah 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 blah. See you as ready as you'll ever be.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
My first question. Are you hungry? Actually, that's not quite what I mean. But you eat flesh. When you look at me, what do you see? A dwarf? A bard? A meal?
Scoff. If an elf enjoys the taste well in simulated memories, then what of it? Oh, concede that flesh eating is a troublesome and gruesome tradition. Yeah, it's very handy though for finding stuff out. Okay.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
An elf craves those memories like an addict craves Drudanay. A pity that you turn to the dead for emotional sustenance. Would you not rather form bonds with the living?
It says that elves are not addicted to memories. They simply record them. so that all might learn from the mistakes of the past.
I suspect you collect memories not for knowledge, but from fear. Your homeland fell to the ravages of war and death fog. You worry of more loss, more loneliness. Tell me, Elf, are you afraid?
Say your kind acts out of selflessness, not fear. You will rebuild. Academies the world over deserve elven scholarship. I admit the very thought of losing even more memories, even more of your kind, strikes you with dread. Oh, no. Say your kind acts out of selflessness, I think.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now, and bask in its resounding refrain.
This better be good, bard, or else I'm going to kill you.
An elf collects the wisdom of the ages. Learned from flesh and bone both left behind. Fill up on tales lived by cultures past.
Don't expect
a feast not for the belly, but the mind.
Size and price for
A wealth of knowledge, not of shiny trinkets.
Let you know.
They know the past, so future may be bright. But threatened by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness with the light.
Very good, bard. Very good. I like that. We shall save that one. I like the way that ended. Dominic Keller, what have you got to say?
Voice, that glorious visage. You are fair, elf, but Barstan's allure is unsurpassed. Such a face could only be sculpted by the hands of a god.
Right, back in a minute. I've got a parcel.
Fill up on tales lived by cultures past. A feast not for the belly, but the mind. Wealth of knowledge, not of shiny trinkets. They know the past, so future may be bright. But threatened by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness with the light. The wisdom of the ages, learned from flesh and bone both left behind. Fill up on tales lived by cultures past. A feast not for the belly, but the mind. A wealth of knowledge, not of shiny trinkets. They know the past, so future may be bright. But threatened by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness with the light.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was a parcel delivery. We're still not 100% finished with the house yet. We've still got quite a bit to do actually. So that was a new unit for the living room, just been delivered. Right, that divine voice, glorious visions, you are fair, but the bastard's allure is unsurpassed. Such a face can only be sculpted by the hands of God. Okay, right. I'm out of breath now as well. I've got to run up and down stairs now. It's not straight to the door as it used to be at the old house. Right.
With the Magisters caging anyone
Alva
up that
Winter.
looks at 'em. Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink anytime he tries to go downstairs.
Check. Oh, what's that? Blank air. 644 gold for a blank one. You're having a laugh. Mackinine.
Not for the belly, but the
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Okay, you got anything? No, not really. Is there not there?
They rise together.
Sapphire.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that.
Elf, cut your head, as you haven't met before.
Her eyes go wide with panic.
Oh, God.
The fog came over 'em all of 'em, and they never came out. Everyone I know is dead. Excuse me.
Oh, dear. Do we want to? That's stealing. Let's have a word with you, shall we? If we can actually get on you.
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
Ask what happened to her.
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Employed to explain who she means. Who attacked her?
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
Ask her when she died. Recently?
The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer, but it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words.
Say that you know Magisters have gone missing lately. Is she one of them?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me.
Ooh.
She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Ask who she is. Who killed her?
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
It's somebody in the kitchen. So a body hasn't been found. Does she know where it might be?
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Oh my God, she's been eaten. Dear, dear, dear. Oh, right, we're not looking at the kitchen in a moment. Do you want to speak to these first? No. Where's that? There she is. Prudence.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Recall a common greeting from a generation ago, responding kind, and his 7 blessings upon us undeserving.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and pours you a generous portion of an amber liquor.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for an elf, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Shudder as you recall a certain Niles you met in Fort Joy, a sadistic torturer. Describe his appearance and ask if you have the right man.
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him.
Yeah, he's dead. We killed him. I better not tell her that. Say you knew him to be a fine physician.
A fine physician indeed. That's my boy.
Lie through our teeth.
Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. Here, have a little something to eat. Niles' favourite, you know.
Meaty stew, that's not part of the ghost that's running around, is it?
No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste.
Constitution persuasion. Oh, hang on a minute. Wits persuasion and scholar, no. Constitution persuasion, we might have a chance at that. Better save it. Gasp, she has a room full of noses and other things. I'm incredibly proud of housing such a trove in her tavern. Damn it! Oops. Forgotten what I've... Is it F8 reload? We'll try reload on that, I think. Let's save Scummy to death. 4, my friend. How are you? It goes pretty well at the moment, 4. I'm not bad things. Is it 3 or 4 weeks since I've been on? I can't remember. We're doing alright, yeah. I'll find out more about my health in about 2 weeks. I'll find out then. I went for a scan at the beginning of the month. I'll find out a bit more at the end of the month. But we've moved house now. I'm now in my little computer room. I'm hoping the audio is alright. It's not too cavernous. Well, how are you, mate? How are you doing, 4? Which persuasion and scholar? It's going all right. Not going too bad, 4. We're getting there. Upstairs is nearly finished. Oh, I am sorry. Yeah, only the bathroom to do upstairs now. Downstairs, all the flooring's done. Most of the decorating's done. The kitchen needs doing still. So there's a bathroom, the kitchen. Oh, the dog loves it here. Hey, Kizaz, how are you? Okay, we're not going to get anything else out of
her.
her.
Whoever comes back home for a visit. Anyhow, what can I get you?
Yeah, so what we've got left to do, we've got the bathroom, kitchen and the driveway to do. So, still quite a bit to do.
See the cook for stew, friendo.
Oh, very nice, Kazaz. Very nice. I'm hoping to get the camera back up and running in the next few days. For some reason, I can't seem to get the focus right on it and the green screen, so I've got to sort that out still. Well, hopefully by the end of this week I'll have that done as well. In between doing all the stuff in the house as well. That's what she has to offer.
We've only got amber ale, I'm afraid. Can't spare the potatoes for hard alcohol. If you'd like something that'll stick to your ribs, I'd flag down Loverick and get yourself a bowl of the house stew.
So you'll have a pint of ale then?
Coming right up, darling.
I've got anything to sell? I don't think we have. Oh yeah, we have got those.
Menu simple.
What's that? Sky Shop, we've already got that. Leave fire. I don't want that. Dwarven stew, potato porridge. Soursoul. Ooh, we need to keep those going. Sailor's Crest, we'll hang on to that. Just wondered if we need that for anything, you know, that strange gem. Let's sell it. I can always come back and get it back.
Flesh and bone both left behind. Fill up on tales lived by cultures past. A feast not for the belly.
Let's do that. Right, take your leave, right? Let's go and have a quick look in the kitchen, shall we? Let's close that again. F5. Let's have a quick saving. Well, it's all stealing. It's all word.
The cook acknowledges you with a graceful little bow, but keeps her eyes on you the whole time.
There's nothing here for you, sister. You should go back out front, where it's safe.
Oh, was that a threat? I think that was a threat. State you spoke with Magister Harriet. She's most distressed by the circumstances of her death.
A ghost? Peddle your children's tales elsewhere. I have work to do.
Oh.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
Smile and say you face plenty of danger in your time. Her kitchen doesn't hold any terrors for you. Why is she so keen for you to leave?
Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
Ask if you could buy some of her fine smelling stew.
Here, my special stew just for my elven kin. Take it with my compliments. Now I really must get back to my work.
I wonder.
The elf beckons you into the back room, a hungry, playful look in her eyes. She comes in close, her breath warm on your face, and thrusts a kitchen knife right into your heart.
Excuse me?
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
What was all that? Tell her you know about what kind of meat's in this stew, human.
Your accusation provokes nothing more than a raised eyebrow from the cook.
Ridiculous.
Insist that it's true. An elf would know.
Then an elf would know whose flesh she's supposedly consumed. Do you know?
Spit out a single word. Magisters.
Yes, magisters. Filthy, murdering pigs. Pigs eat anything, even each other. Then, when the time is right, they're slaughtered and fed to more pigs in turn. It's how it should be.
He looks like it, yeah. Ask her why she's doing this.
My closest kin are gone. Their ancestor trees felled. The magisters took everything from me.
Just shut that door for me, please, beast. I've got a feeling we're going to be fighting any second now. Yeah, I don't know what... You stabbed me in the heart, I don't know why I'm still alive. And yes, apparently the kitchen is very dangerous. So you understand you'd be a miserable elf if you didn't. No, a secret's not safe, no. Oh, what do I do? I want to get the magisters on my side because I want to get more loot off them, basically. But I also don't want to kill an elf that's killing magisters. Oh, what do we do? What do you reckon, guys? Do we side with the elf? Or do we turn her into the magisters? Or do we just kill her? Yeah, you see, from the elf's point of view, I mean, she's doing no wrong. She's killing the people that have killed us. So we could congratulate her. Or we could say a secret is safe. Or then again, we really want to get on the good side of the magisters because we want to further the story. And we want to get the loot off them. I know that, I think in the last playthrough, I think I killed her. And oh, that's very, very deep, Kezars. Very deep. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. You are very true. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
The cook
There we
shakes
go.
her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of
There we
this.
go.
Death fog's got nothing on me.
We have a fight. Whoa, excuse me. Whoa, that just wiped out his armour in one strike. And he's gone invisible. Whoa! Shut that. Let's move you over there. You're out of the way. So we'll heal on yourself. There we go.
Pipe down, will you?
God, it's been 3 weeks since I've done this. Everything seems very weird. Let's get that up.
I'm ready. You've got enough in front of you.
It's a good way to play the game, Kazars, to be honest. No. Where should we put you? Let's put you there, so you're not in your way. There we go. Slow you down a bit.
I'll yield to none.
And you? Incarnate in blood.
Prepare yourself.
Blood infusion. Power infusion.
Glory is mine.
Oh, I want to get one turn. Okay. Ricochet is not good. Let's do barrage. Not good. Sky shot. Nearly dead. I think her armor's gone. Yeah, her armor's gone. That's good. We can knock her down.
Pipe down, will you?
Yeah, which Star Wars? Kazaz? The Old Republic? Thinking the same way, therefore. Yeah, I played the Old Republic as well, and I was Sith. I think that's why a lot of people quit Kazaz. You know, that's a game I've never played. League of Legends. Never played that. Okay, we've got all that.
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Cooking notes. God, look at that. Magister Virgil, £215, good marbling. Magister Harry, £162, too lean. Magister Brand, £188, diseased liver. Magister Stanley, £178, £79, tough meat, marinade. Oh my God.
You've got enough in front of you.
What would I do without you?
Yeah, I played DC Online. Because I was.
Same as before, the spirit remains locked in a shocked trance.
The ring! It was right here, on my finger!
It's not a bad game for. It's alright actually. Okay, we've done all that. Oh, hang on a minute. Take leave, let's go back in. We didn't do any looting, did we? Right, what do we want? We'll take the pizza. Take the dinner. A bowl, cooking pot, jar of honey. Stew. Watermelon.
Menu simple. Eat or drink or both.
Nah.
Yes, I very occasionally log into it on the Xbox One. I play it on the Xbox One. Not very often I play it on the PC nowadays. Bucket ham. Check these.
What's this? I found something.
What have you found? Floorboard, I forgot about that. Wow. Nah. Don't want that. Loose plank. Ah, there's the ring.
This ring, it bears the Magister's seal. And there's blood on it.
Take the bread. Take tomato soup.
Rubbish.
Oh, okay. Rubbish, was it? Okay. Nice of you to tell me. Let's also sort that. I don't think there's anything we can cook at the moment. Oh, I need to sort out some kind of mic as well for the PlayStation 4. We've only got until the 22nd, haven't we, before Trails of Cold Steel 3 comes out. Looking forward to that.
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Oh.
Here for the fight.
Fight? What fight? Shake your head and turn away. Okay. I know how that ends up. That ends up with a mass fight and they all gang up on you. Right, let's talk to her again.
Same as before, the spirit remains locked in a shocked trance.
The ring! It was right here, on my finger!
Produce the bloodied Magister's ring that was hidden in the kitchen. That's what Ghost Fits hers.
Something shakes the Magister's ghost from her stupor. Her gaze falls on the ring and brightens.
My ring!
Ask her what you should do with it.
Your words take a long moment to sink in, like they're being translated for the netherworld.
Return it! Home to my brethren!
Okay.
The spirit smiles at you. If it weren't for the circumstances, it'd be almost heartwarming.
We shall do that. Take it these are the Magisters here. Oh, hang on, we haven't spoke to you yet, have we? I remember you, I think. Garvin. You're a bit of an a-hole, aren't you?
Ah, finally. Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
Offer him a fragrant bowl of the house stew.
Ah, you truly are my saviour.
He inhales deeply over the stew, savouring the scent of it, then scoops up a large chunk of meat and swallows it down, seemingly without chewing. He pauses in anticipation, then frowns.
Rather disappointing, isn't it? After all I've been through, what another tragedy.
He lowers his gaze, then
Hello,
looks up
Edwin.
at you expectantly.
Yes, today. First time back. Everything's near enough set up. There's just a few things to do. I've still got to get the camera working properly, and I think the sound's okay. I think you guys can tell me, is it the sound okay? Or is it a bit echoey? It sounds echoey to me, to be honest, but I just wanted to make sure. How is it doing? Oh great, thanks Phil, that's good. Yeah, I should get the camera working, hopefully by the end of this week. Get the camera up and running and get the green screen working again. How are you, Edwin? Oh good, I'm glad mate. Relent and ask him what's the matter.
His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would he listen? No. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds. And on top of it all, the stew was a disappointment.
Ask him to tell you more about his missing supplies. Perhaps you could retrieve it.
Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me.
Oh, you're going to go on WoW Classic. Nice one, Edwin. I've thought about it, I must admit, but no, I'm not going to bother.
Tell me, how are you in, well, Void Woken?
So you've slain them before, and you plan to do it again.
Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than a trifling. My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Void Woken. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back.
I remember this quest. You are a lying arsehole. You set him up. You killed him. So you should be able to get the supplies back. Be wanting their fair share of the takings.
Of course. We'll
And we've dinged.
discuss the specifics once you've returned. Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I doubt those beasts out there have any use of such a cargo. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day. Good luck.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I can't see me going back to Arcade either, Edwin, to be honest. I'll tell you what I have downloaded. I've started, well, I think I've played about the first 5 minutes of it. What's it called? I would tell you if I could remember. Astelia Online. And from what I've seen of it so far, the graphics look pretty good. The first 5 minutes of the gameplay seems bog standard MMO. But I'll give it a try. Might even try it on stream, I don't know. Let's do level up, shall we, while we think on. How are we on? I think you need memory, don't you? Only got one slot. One memory, one strength.
Chasing off the darkness with the light.
Warfare. Yeah, lucky charm. Oh, I should have done persuasion. Damn it. Oh, you want to see a bit of Estelia? Okay, fool. I might do some of that tomorrow then. I might try a bit tomorrow. What day are we on? Monday? Oh, no, hang on a minute. I'm at the hospital tomorrow. If I get back in the afternoon, I might be able to play tomorrow afternoon, we'll see. I've got an appointment at the hospital tomorrow morning early. About the thyroid, so... so, hopefully, I should be able to play in the afternoon, we'll see. If not, then Wednesday, definitely. I'll do a bit on Wednesday. I'll probably be about the same time as well, about 11:30 my time. Right, who's next? Let's have a look at this. What are you on? Losa, we need to do something about her. Really? Intelligence? How's your memory? That's not too bad. Tempted to give her constitution, you know. Don't twiddle too hard, for Constitution. Give her a hint. I do, Edwin. Yes, I played a bit of Pathfinder Kingmaker. That's another game that I want to stream at some point. I have played, I'd say about half of the first act of it, and it's a good game. It's hard, but it's a good game, and it is very much like Divinity Original Sin, or only it's more of the pause, you know, pause combat. Right, I need to do something with somebody. Oh, somebody can't go any higher. That's good. Right, okay, so we can start focusing on other things. What shall we give her? What would be good with summoning? We could use a sword and board, and we could make her tankish. Or we could give her... increase her dry hydrosis fist. Or polymorph. Oh god, I don't know what to do with it now. I am confused. Let's give her one in Geomancer. Increase that, and we'll give her some Geomancer skills. Let's go for... who's the lore master? Yeah, you have two choices with it, Edwin. You either pay for it up front, which I think is £30, or you can just pay £10 as a subscription and then play for the first month and cancel your subscription. So I paid the £10 for the month, and I'll see how it goes. If I like it, then I might buy it. Shall we make her the lore master? Hang on a minute. Who's the lore master? No, you're the lore master. Right, so what can we give you? Shall we make you the persuasion person? No. Or the telekinesis? Give her telekinesis. Right, you're the lore master. Put one in lore master. Increase your hydrosophist. One in int. Constitution's really bad. Let's give you some more health. And you, that's for lockpicking, sneaking. We're not doing a lot of sneaking, do we? Let's do that. Ranged huntsman. Plus 40% to all damage when attacking from high ground. Or shall we give it? Shall we give him some summoning? He's already got 2 summoning. Is that from gear? From gear plus 2. Let's. No. Ranged. Let's give him ranged. Finesse. Your memory is absolutely fine. Let's give. Oh, Constitution 10. Wow, no wonder you die so quick. Oh, no wonder. Right, let's throw a save in there. Right, who are you? Don't run off when I'm trying to speak to you.
These disappearances. My career is at stake.
Magister Carver.
Belson!
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, elf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Sneer that humans have no talent for tracking and navigation. You'd wager he'd never find his missing comrades. Announce that you know who's responsible for the disappearances of his comrades.
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me!
Declare the tavern cook was the culprit. You were forced to kill her when you confronted her.
What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Well, why did Higba have that contraband then?
I'll be stopping very soon, Edwin, yeah. What time are we at? I might just finish this quest and then I'm going to call it for today, and hopefully I can come back tomorrow. If not, it'll be Wednesday. I'll spend another 5-10 minutes, that's all, Edwin. Sugar said that you don't know he didn't seem to be involved in the disappearances, though.
Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
No, don't do that. Inform me you found a bloodied ring hidden in the tavern kitchen bearing the Magister's seal.
The Magister snatches the ring from your palm and stares at it.
This is a conduct award. I presented it to Magister Harrick myself. She was the second one to be taken. The cook's been reported dead. I thought she was another victim, but if she had this, she must have been the culprit. There's no other explanation.
He shudders in disgust.
Vile elven wickedness. I ought not to give you any reward for your kind's filthy actions, but I'm a man of my word.
I should think so, an old carver.
He tosses a pouch of gold at you.
Thank you.
Take that, and get out of here, elf.
Well, you're a bit of an a-hole as well, aren't you? Okay, well, we said we wanted to get a high trust of his spells, so Winter Blast, that might come in handy. That might do as well, we'll take that. Oh, choose! Okay, we'll take that. Oh, what's that on the desk?
I'm watching you, stranger.
Casually mentioned you heard there's still some powerful sorcerer on the loose in this region.
That's Magister business. Keep your nose out of it.
Oh. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can take in here.
Someone had the nerve to murder Magisters.
Thanks, Demon Fox. That's a shame, really. We will come back at some point, though, and probably kill him. So I will get it anyway. Right, yeah, I think we're going to call it there, guys. We're going to leave it for today. Like I say, I will try and be back tomorrow. Like I say, I'm at the hospital in the morning, so I'll try and get back on in the afternoon. That is, unless, of course, my missus wants me to build some more flat pack stuff. If not, it will be Wednesday. Alright, well, thanks for joining me, folks. I will be back Tuesday or Wednesday. It's been a pleasure. I shall see you all soon.
Right away.
This is Olgrey, signing off.